2 years ago, I had a choice of whether or not to stay at my local school or attend the North Carolina School of Science and Math. I realized that the online program was the best of both worlds and I was fortunate enough to be accepted. I already had a lot going on in 10th grade. I was a speech captain on my speech and debate team and competed in almost every single tournament throughout the year. I also competed in HOSA, Science Olympiad, and several other competitions with some significant success. I also competed in a few chess tournaments with some luck, but not a whole lot. As you can tell, I am a competitor, but rarely do I take part in activities where I cannot compete. But NCSSM changed that, and I learned that there's much more than just one way to express your desire to learn and innovate our future. Junior year, like many others, I chose the toughest course load possible that my school offers, but adding 2 more courses on top of that was not going to make it smooth sailing for me. But I managed, and I'm going to tell you how. First off, the first action I took after receiving my classes, I asked my counselor if I could dual enroll. Dual enrolling, although it may seem intimidating at first because those 2 or more college level courses could end that 4.0 GPA. I just felt it was better to have all your academics in one fixed schedule where you could have a whole entire block just to type up that report or work on your versus having to stay up till 11:45 trying to type up that report that's due in 15 minutes. My first advice to the class of 2017 is to dual enroll if you're given the opportunity to do so. It'll save you so much time, and in the end, you will thank both NCSSM and your counselor for letting you do so. During my freshman and sophomore years, I valued sleep probably the same as I value getting good grades. I changed that a lot. During my junior and senior years, if I was going to get 3 hours of sleep, too bad. I would doze off at school and suffer the consequences, but I did it knowing that I'm not going to fail that test I had later that day. Before I applied to NCSSM, I knew that the residential students had a pretty wide variety of extracurriculars to choose from. But little did I know that online students had a say in what goes on in campus as well. So, during orientation, I decided to start a club, Doomsday Preparation Club. I mean, why not? There were clubs like Kimichi Crew and Doctor Who and the Bronies, and I didn't really expect the Student Government Association to laugh in my face, and I was right. The club soon got chartered, and we students started gaining members by the week. We all had common interests. We liked engineering and wanted to sustain human civilization. We thought of more sustainable ways to store resources and methods of continuous human life support. Overall, it turned out better than I expected. I hope that future classes will take part in it. I was also interested in programming and extending my knowledge of Java and C#, so I joined the first ever club ever made by NCSSM online students, which just so happened to be a computer science club. On top of my regular school activities, of course. So that was a little bit of my life outside of academics. NCSSM Online was the first time when I said, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I asked questions in the past, but never have I emailed the teacher so much in questioning a concept that I just could not understand in the chapter we were on, or the last chapter, or even 2 chapters ago. I ended up sending Mr. Gowels around 5 to 10 emails a week, but in the end, it was worth it. So yeah, make sure you ask those questions. Also, make sure you're punctual in everything you do. I made this mistake when I thought I could finish the lab report in under 30 minutes. Yeah, don't do that. No. Take advantage of everything NCSSM Online offers because you only get 2 years to experience it. Also, what you will learn will help you in the future. Don't just accept a greater challenge. Enjoy it.